Hello, and thanks for joining us on today's editions of Perspectives on Signature TV. My name is Linus Aleke. The debate around the need for the President to investigate the corruption allegation against the Inspector General of Police is our topic for the day. We're on the street to find out from Nigerians what their opinions are on this topical issue.
The President has the right to investigate. If the President is quiet about it, that means he's not doing what he promised us. He promised us to fight corruption. That is why we voted him. It's not that he's better than Goodluck, but PDP were condemned on the ground that they were corrupt, and we needed change. The change we needed was to improve in our level of morality and ethical conduct in the society. But now, if he doesn't do this, he has failed Nigerian. I want to use this opportunity to tell him to know that record, histories will always speak better than every other thing. He may not be here tomorrow, but his record will speak. It is the legacy he leaves behind that will help his generation.
If the President is fighting corruption in this country, I hope nobody is left out. Your position in the country doesn't really matter, because one, he is known for fighting corruption, because during his campaign time, it was all about the corruption and the change. So at least if our President is known for one thing, it should be based on that, understand? And let us Nigerians know this is what you came to do. So yes, after now, we can actually look back and say, okay, so man came and made this impact. So if the IG is corrupt, it should be investigated. Nobody is above the law, and the law is no respecter of anybody. Understand? But you know, in Nigeria we have due procedures, so I think the President should follow the due procedure and investigate him, because until he is found guilty, you can't really say he's a criminal.
The silence of Mr. President not investigating the matter, it's not yet too late for him to take any prompt action, because nobody knows what is in mind of the President. And he's doing a lot of things.
Ali, what I have to say on it is that nobody is above corruption. Everybody that is found guilty should be probed and checked and to be prosecuted if he's guilty. But if he's not guilty, they should leave him.
I'm disappointed in this country. You know what? From my little knowledge of law, it says that everybody is equal before the law. So if he found himself in that corridor of maybe corruption, as far as I'm concerned, it's supposed not to be a debate at all in the first place. So if he's wanting, they should investigate him. Or if he's free, if he's corruptless, he will shortly be vindicated. So there's no matter of whether he should investigate him or he should not investigate him. That shouldn't even come in the first place.
It's an allegation, so, and they said innocent until proven guilty. I believe the IG in his capacity as the Inspector General of Police, if he's and the President is the one that appoints him, I think the President can set up a committee, let them investigate, and if he's free of any, to clear the doubts of people. So I don't think, if you're free, like I said, innocent until proven guilty. If he's free of any allegation, then the case can be raised. Just like the Senate President, when he was given an allegation, when they found out it was false, he's now free. He's a free man. So what I think is that yes, the President should set up a committee to investigate the allegation. If he's found wanting, let the justice face the cause. So
the President investigate the accusation, because the source of the accusation was an insider. He was a beneficiary of that setting. So then there is an iota of truth in that allegation. It's an open secret that that thing has been going on. It has been going on before the current IG. And I don't think it's going to stop with him, except the President steps in.
Corruption is when somebody is coming slowly, is not growing. You talk of corruption, you want to make your way out. You want to do things on your own. You no longer depend on the government. The people you trusted, the people you vote in, they are not, having any vision concerning the country. So corruption we are talking about, is it not selfishness? So to kill the selfishness, there must be a vision. Without a vision, the Nigeria we are talking about today, let them stop pointing accusing finger. Let them stop pointing accusing finger.
The past administration, they are the one that did the corruption, not the present administration. When you are fighting corruption, you have to look back before looking forward. The problem is that the first problem of the Suki is armed deal. We are fighting Boko Haram. After Boko Haram, we are fighting corruption. Is it not corruption? He did corruption because we are saving lives. Without saving lives, the country will go somewhere.
I can't say it's selective, but all what we want the government to do is to do the right thing. Because of course we know there is corruption in the country and so many things are really going wrong. But we just wish that the country should just try their best to see how they can flush out the whatever thing so that we can have peace in Nigeria and let other people, and the people can be able to do something good.
Well, in that aspect of we are saying Mr. President is selective, well, you may look at it in that aspect that is selective. But me personally, I don't look at it that way. But I'm not siding or I'm not looking at any political joke. If you are appointed as a leader, given a specific office, your people always, they are looking at you that, yeah, you are now being in a position where you get a money. They doesn't look that you are given as, they assigned you to work for Nigerians. What they basically need is to support you and pray for you.
Those are the views of Nigerians on this topical issue. Until we come your way again, thanks for watching.